Hi everyone, this is Learning Group 9 from class CCA 401. Today we want to talk about our report, a design of innovation strategies for Over the Rhine Museum. In our executive summary, there are three big questions. The first one is, what is the positioning of the new premise of Over the Rhine Museum compared with the old set? Which difference between them two, and how can Over the Rhine Museum enhance the community engagement in the activities and catch attention of the community members as much as possible? The last question is that how can it raise more funds and use it in an efficient way? These three innovative strategies are planning to starting the derivative products, have partnership with agreed parties to create various themes and communicating with the community members on the social media. Let me introduce organization. So where is it? It's in Cincinnati's historic Over the Rhine neighborhood that provides opportunities to make visitors to learn about the chance of the community. It hosts some projects like 3 acts in Over the Rhine, Story of Over the Rhine, and the Oral History Project. Next, the mission statement of Over the Rhine Museum is to search, keep, and inherit the traditions of its neighborhood residents and provide chance to make the visitor to understand the community residents. And the museum's mission is to gather the community residents who within all racial backgrounds share their experience so that they can understand each other's. The goal of the museum is to form the flexible urban space. Let's move on environment scan. For Over the Rhine Museum, the environment scan is formed by residents who live in the Over the Rhine neighborhood. They are willing to attend community activities, and they received high education and own great aesthetic. Then, based on our organization's SWOT analysis, there are 4 advantages. First, stay close to the community. Because of its proximity to the Rhine community, residents can be invited to share community stories. The second is experience major activities. Years of development of the Rhine community have accumulated experience in many activities. The third advantage is having professional staff. The museum's board of directors is made up of 15 experienced professionals, including historians, educators, environmentalists, and urbanists. The museum has a wealth of fundraising channels and is supported by organizations such as the City of Cincinnati, Heritage Tours, and Art Waves. For the weakness, first, activities are not diverse. Some residents may find it boring to participate in them. Second, the impact is limited at present. The museum's audience is only for residents living nearby. Finally, the bonds between community residents are weak. For community, the museum bought the new building. Museums are bigger and serve the community better. And for threat, because of COVID-19, people need to keep a safe social distance from others. As a result, they are reluctant to out our community activities. Additionally, community residents prefer to interact with online users rather than participate in offline activities. Let's talk about the strategy pyramid. It consists of operational, programmatic, and organizational strategy. On the operational level, the Over the Rhine Museum will develop plans to renovate the building and to provide a safe and stable environment and training employees. On the programmatic level, the museum will provide free art appreciation, history, arts creation, and other services. Consulting services are also provided for individual families. On the organizational level, the museum will work with other community museums to organize events, conduct market research, and understand the core needs of the target client. Strategy pyramid could be divided into three parts: the business model part, the market awareness part, and the competitive advantage part. The implementation of all steps could help an organization to well recognize its strategy. In the case of Over the Rhine Museum, its business model is to attract people to donate for arts organizations and use this fund to promote arts activities. The second step in strategy pyramid is to develop clear understanding of the market. In the case of Rhine museums, the neighborhood and the residents in surrounding communities are the target market for the organization. At last, it is necessary for the organization to conclude its competitive advantages. As for Over the Rhine Museum, its advantage lies in its professionalism in art promotion activities and experienced employees. After understanding how to develop suitable strategy, we could begin to screen strategies. We have developed many evaluations to screen strategy, such as whether the strategy goes along with our vision, whether the strategy could realize our competitive advantage, and so on. Except for the long-term considerations, we would also screen the strategy according to practical factors, like financial limitation and time limitation. If a strategy could satisfy the long-term goal of our organization and could be realized, we would take the strategy. Now we have to ask ourselves about the three big questions: the opportunities challenges, the competitive challenges, and the business model challenges. For example, what would be the opportunity for the museum with a new premise? How could Over the Rhine Museum enhance the community engagement in the activities and capture the attention of the community members as much as possible? And how can Over the Rhine Museum raise more funds and use it in an efficient manner? Figuring out these questions would help us gain sustainable development in the future. Based on the above steps, we proposed three innovative strategies. First, the Over the Rhine Museum can launch the derivative products such as coffee mug, bags, USB discs to give to the participants as presents. In this way, the image and the reputation of the museum can be enhanced. Second, the Over the Rhine Museum can cooperate with a great many parties, such as city parks, TV production companies, to organize diverse activities to appeal to the different needs and interests of the residents. Third, the Over the Rhine Museum can increase interaction with the community residents on social media platforms, such as Twitter and Facebook, and gain their trust and support, and they can also encourage the participants to publish the activities on the social media platforms. With the implementation of these strategies, Over the Rhine Museum could win out in current industry. Thank you for watching our presentation.